Channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. Today's reading is going to be for my all sign forecast for 10/26 till the 28th. Okay, it's going to be 26 till the 28th. All right, guys, we're going to get started right away. I'm tired. And you know what I forgot? Hey, welcome, welcome. You know what I forgot? A freaking pen again. This is like the third time this happens. Shit, I forgot a fucking pen. All right, give me 1 second. Do I even have a pen? How am I going to timestamp this? Give me 1 second. I'm going to end the live and restart it. Love you. Love you too. Love you too. All right, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I got to find a pen and I forgot to get a freaking pen again. Jesus Christ. I always forget this damn freaking pen and I'm like, I'm sick and tired of this fucking pen situation. I don't know where I leave them. I haven't been able to find them, and now I gotta go find another one. Jesus Christ. Why? I literally have everything ready to go except the pen. 1 second, y'all. Where's this fucking pen? I feel like I will be able to find one ASAP very soon. Very soon. There it is. Finally. Okay. Do I have something to write on? I do have something to write on. Okay. Perfect. Sorry, y'all. This was killing me. I could not find a freaking pen. This is the third time. We've already discussed this. Okay. Without wasting any more time. Jesus, help me. Did y'all hear me say that? Oh, Michelle. Okay, there it is. Whew. Okay. It's like the goddamn third time with this pen, but you already know this story. All right, so we're gonna get started for Aries, all the way through Pisces. Don't forget, if you guys resonate with the videos, like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want personal readings, you can go to my email. It's all in the description box below, jocelynlovely84@gmail. If you guys want to donate, the information is on the description box below as well. It's morning in India. Oh, that sounds beautiful. I'm glad. It's so nice over there. Hakeem, good evening, ma'am. Welcome, Hakeem. All right, let's get started. Mine's Cinderella. Okay, 3:30. Aries. I already took out 4 of your cards right away. You know what I loved about this? It reminds me of like an eye, but watching from like behind in disguise. And it's funny because we're in Halloween season, transitioning into Scorpio season. You know how Scorpios can get, right? They're very secretive, with intention. It's like not sharing too much information, just saying all the right words, giving what someone gives them, they give right back, right? I'm getting that energy for Aries. You know, Aries are usually like very upfront, very forward, very in their masculine, very creative, childlike energy. But I'm actually getting that you're sitting still these next couple of days. You're watching something go down and you're not saying anything because it's almost as if you're watching someone go through their own demise. So if somebody comes up to you and if they, don't like you, right? And they say certain things that you know when someone doesn't like you. You can sense it in your energy, right? You can sense it in your stomach. And I'm getting there's like you these people may not like you, but they're literally walking up to you. And you know how people can be fake sometimes? They can look at you and say, "Hi, how are you?" and give you that, fake look, fake whatever. I'm getting that like you just look at these people and it's funny because it's like it's not the lying. It's not the line that gets you. It's just you watching people. It is what's funny to you this week. I feel like you're just watching somebody make up lies or just come up to you with a fake persona or a fake like agenda, and you're just watching them like, okay, so this is what we're doing now. So I feel like you're just watching to see how this is going to play out. So because you're sitting there watching instead of taking action or being reactive, I'm getting that you're just thinking, okay, how do I want to handle the situation? It's very scorpionic energy, very okay, right? You're watching and deciding, do I want to play the same game back, like role playing, right? If this person is coming off with a certain energy, you're going to give them the same energy back. So I can see a lot of you guys kind of like faking it this week. For my Aries, like I see you guys doing it just to see like where this is going to go. I don't even think like this is actually usual strategy. Is not your strategy. It's not how you do things, but I feel like you're just giving people back what they give to you just to see how far this is going to go. And it's good because this is going to play out or it's going to work out for you in the long run. I like this. I like the strategy for Aries this week. Let's get started. Yes. Reading. Fun and glad to see you reading. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Shout out to India. Okay. You don't live in India? Okay. What was the point of that? I don't get it. Okay. All right. So that's the thing though, right? The only reason I'm saying this is because you have Leo here, but you see how Leo is just sitting still? It's like clarity. You receive intuitive clarity, angelic clarity. You just receive information. Ancient wisdom, discernment. It's like who you are. It's like a part of your lifestyle. It's who you are. Some people have it. I think because you've learned to listen to your intuition throughout the years, I feel like that's made you stronger when it comes to really honing in and discerning and just hearing people's true intentions or feeling it, right? And even though this is upright, you got Aries in reverse. But again, look, I saw the I, then I saw the V. I felt very deceptive energy like with this. It was very deceptive, but either way, if you take a look, they're both just sitting there. They're not moving. They're not moving. It almost seems like somebody's coming out to... almost seems like somebody wants to come out to play this season. Maybe it's your shadow. Your shadow is very tamed here. I love this. Your shadow being tamed as a strategy works because maybe in the past you could have just been the person that was too honest, or you could have played it differently. The way you've played it in the past is different from how you're playing the strategy this season. And I feel like there's something fun about it. There's something very gratifying about how your shadow can deceive people through like again, it could be fakeness. It could be just maybe you told a lie. Maybe you kind of misled someone. But again, it's only as a strategy or your defense play, right? It's defensive playing because at the end of the day, these people, they're not trustworthy from what you're getting. They're not people you could really trust. You've probably overheard them and you don't see them coming in with good intentions. So you're playing a game with them. And there's something very satisfying about your shadow. It lives through this. So it's funny. I think you're having a ball. There's something very maniacal about this. There's something very, very dark that I like though. It's very like, it's comical, but because you're laughing, because you know you're lying, you know you have one hand over these people, like how can I describe this? It almost gives me like the Joker energy. Like you just you're messing with these people out of a response. And you don't feel sorry, which is funny. It's hilarious to me this season, Aries. Um which is good. It's good, right? Instead of getting mad, I just think that you laugh it off now. And that's funny. And the reason I say it's funny, it's because it's a different approach, but I feel like it's lighthearted humor, or I feel like it's healthier. It's funny to say that, right? But it's a healthier version of your shadow lashing out, or healthier version of your shadow unleashing its power. I also get that people fear you this season because I guess you're very strategic, and so the people can sense it, or people know it, and there's this fear. So it almost seems to me, Aries, like you're very powerful. You're using Scorpio energy, right? And there's something very fearful about you that other people perceive from you, and they don't really know what it is because, again, you're not showing your cards, right? And so I think that they're scared to mess with you. I feel like someone single-handedly alone wouldn't be able to take you on. It would have to take like a whole herd or a whole group of people would have to come and try to take you down, because individually they would not be able to do it. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Anyways, I said so much in 2 cards. That was a lot. Let's move on to 10th house. Yeah, but I'm not getting endings. I'm getting timing, strategies at play, and you're watching everything go down. But you have the upper hand here because you're not showing your cards. You actually you may be looked as cold. You may be looked as cold, or people may make it seem like you're cold, but you're not. It's actually a strategy. It's a strategy. It's okay. As long I feel like this is to teach you a lesson too. You may need to have a little bit more be kinder to yourself, and understand that like people don't play fair. And so you do need to be kind to yourself about it. You're not a mean person. You're not an evil person. I just think when you're put in situations that aren't the healthiest, I think this is just your way of protecting yourself. So if anything, you have to have your own back here. Don't go back. Don't backpedal. No. If you know these people are not for you, or if this person is not a good person or someone that you can trust, do not go back and try to be nice and wonder why they don't accept you, or why, whatever. That's their stuff. So stay protective of your energy. And if this person does not accept you or like you, that's their business, their problem. That doesn't define you in any way, shape, or form. You're still going to be you, okay? And if you really want to go a step further, you can empathize for them as to why they're struggling, why they're insecure, why they're hurt, why, it could be their own stuff, okay? So this was just for somebody here who was feeling a little bit maybe unsure, or I don't know what this is. But anybody that was feeling that way, no, you were right to just watch. This was the right thing to do, okay? All right, the next card is the Grand Trine Blessings. Again, there's something beautiful about Scorpionic energy. It's funny that we're using Scorpio. I'm using Scorpio energy to even describe the deceptiveness about it, because Scorpionic energy is very honest. They omit a lot, or they like hide. They don't like to share much, but they are honest. They like to get down to the nitty gritty and get to the point of being, which is the truth. What was I trying to say with this? But it almost seems like the truth here is, because this triangle is going down, right? So it almost seems like you're diving deep. You're diving deep into this. It almost seems like you're trying to uncover like how dark or strategic you really are. It's like this season you get to see how dark and strategic you really are, and I feel like that kind of scares you a little bit. But that's okay. That's the thing. It's like the more honest or open you are with how dark you really are, the more accepting you are of it. So this is why there's the confusion. Remember I was saying there's like something off here where you start backpedaling or you start doubting yourself. You start doubting yourself because there's something here that's hidden that you haven't uncovered yet. And I feel like this whole month, you're going to spend it really getting to know the darkest versions of you and what pulls at why is the reason that you act that way. So if there's if there's this dark part of you, and we all have it, there's darkness within you that you are, right? It's who you are. I feel like you're going to get down to the nitty gritty of it as to why. Why do you behave in this way? Why? And then once you do, that's where you become empathetic of self. Do you see what I'm saying? It's going to be hard for you to be empathetic towards others' shadow if you're not empathetic of your own. And I feel like this season you're going to do that. Hopefully that made sense. Let me know if that made sense, okay? All right, how are you doing readings tonight? Yes, I'm going from Aries all the way to Pisces, so I'm just doing a 12 sign forecast. That's forecast for everybody. Welcome, welcome. All right. Yes. Somebody's shadow is going to be revealed this season, and it's not like the surface level shadowy stuff. I'm talking about deep down dark, right? Like what drives us. So if let's say you have an insecurity, because we all have them. Let's say you're feeling insecure this season. You're going to find out why. If you've done things that it's particular patterns that you resort to out of fear, shame, whatever, right? You're going to realize why. You can't hide it. You can't hide from whatever this darkness is within you. But then again, it's like once you accept it, you become empathetic, which is the whole point. All right, that was for my Aries. That was a lot. Whoa, that was really long. Okay, let's stop it there. All right, next sign is going to be for my Taurus. We're going to use the Black Moon Astrology cards. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? Oh. All right, we already have one card. I think I'm going to use like 3 cards per deck. Just because you saw I went like over 10 minutes. I usually like just go 10 minutes per reading, per sign. So let's see what comes out. All right, 3 cards. That was 4 cards, the ones that I pulled out for Aries, by the way. All right, Taurus, 1812. For you guys. I'm getting heads or tails. It literally. Second house, heads or tails, light or dark. When you're in the dark, this is when faith is the most required, right? 33, master number, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. I saw 323 earlier. We're exactly where we're supposed to be. This season is going to get a little difficult. I know a lot of you have been feeling it, but you're going to feel it even more and more these next couple of weeks, because we're diving deep, really deep into the core of who we are. And I feel like that can be scary. That can be very scary for a lot of people, okay? For everyone, okay? Let's be honest, for me especially, okay? So when I say that, what are the strategies, right, to avoid having to see that version of ourselves? What do? We run. We run to our addictions. We run to people. We run to whatever. And I feel like you are so aware at this stage of the game. You're so aware. You've done this so many times, all of us, that it's gotten to a point where you already know that if you don't course correct now, it's going to get worse, right? So the more you avoid something, it's going to keep hitting you, facing you and facing you and facing you until you face it, right? I'm getting that you've learned that lesson so many times, you're not letting it get to that point. You're like, okay, screw that, I'm not doing that. You understand that through the past, and now it's like you're just like, well, you gave yourself maybe a week. You're gonna give yourself a little bit of time, and then you're gonna face the music, right? We're gonna face our fears. And I feel like you guys are getting very honest this season about what you're afraid to face. You may not even be 100% sure what you're going to face when you go downstairs to the basement, right? Which is what we call facing the shadow. What the valley of death, right? Facing the shadows, the valley of death. The terms for scorpionic energy, right? The underworld. We never may 100% know what we're going to face down there, right? But as we prepare ourselves to go down, to face that, we're relying heavily on faith here. Because again, you don't know where you're going. All you know is that you need to face this in order for you to be able to move on to clearer, sunnier, more beautiful days. And I feel like you guys know that. So instead of running, you're going to stop and let clarity come in. You're going to sit still and just take in whatever this information is, whatever this knowledge is that you receive when you are in meditation mode and when you start even getting memories. Some of you guys are going to start getting memories again about your past situations where you might have, made mistakes, or where you get to see yourself in action on where you heavily rely on your shadow. And then after that, it's up to you. Do you want to judge yourself for it? Because you've always judged yourself for it. Do you want to keep judging yourself for it, or do you want to face it and heal? Accept it. But it's your choice. See what else? Let's see, there's so much more in here. Let me just look into it. Owning. Second house, owning. Feel like this is you owning up to parts of you that you may not have wanted to, again, claim. But they're yours. So who else is going to reclaim these parts of self but you? I'm also getting here, somebody's not sleeping at night. You're going to have a hard time sleeping. If this week or next week, your stomach's going to start hurting more than usual. And that's because you're suppressing the emotions that are needing to come up. So if somebody needs to cry, and you're avoiding that because it's so painful, again, I'm taking your side here, and I understand. If it's that painful, your stomach's hurting though. I can sense your stomach is hurting. You don't feel good. Some people will resort to maybe being too isolated. So if you're feeling too isolated, you'll know. I feel like you're very self-aware, so you'll know what you're doing that isn't really the healthiest, and you're going to try to get yourself out of it. But I think that's what it is. It's a recollection of memories. Somebody's getting memories again, and somebody's getting reminders of things, of parts of self that you haven't reclaimed. Anything else here for my Taurus? I'm going to pull one more card. This is a beautiful card. I want to see if I can get something out of this. I don't even need to. Let me see. I feel like enlightenment. I feel like somebody's going to get enlightenment about You're going to get enlightenment about your own like needs. How you put your needs above somebody else's. It could be out of, it doesn't even matter for why. It's just, because it could be for a number of reasons, but I'm getting you put yourself above other people's needs many times, and it's becoming very apparent that you may still be doing it. But once you face it, again, it's not about changing, because I don't think you're technically the one that changes it. I think you have to, we're coming to a state of acceptance before we can change this, right? And I feel like this season you're gonna see it, but you're not gonna judge yourself as harshly. I feel like once you truly understand why, it's like you can't. You can't. You're gonna have nothing but empathy, and you're gonna understand that maybe it was just desire at the time. So for example, if somebody cheated, you're gonna see why. And you may have guilted yourself this whole time. You may have like hated yourself for doing that, or stealing somebody's man or somebody's woman, or been with a married woman. I don't know. If you've done that before and then felt guilty about it, you're going to see why you did it. And it was desire. And it's like you could finally accept it, and it's like, okay, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Yeah, you don't live that way anymore. But again, this is just you reflecting on versions of you that at the time may have needed something and you didn't know how to go about it. How to go about it by getting it in a healthier way. Do you see what I'm saying here? And I use that as an example, even though that's a very big example, because a lot of people cheat. Most people probably have cheated once in their lifetime, okay? Probably. And so I'm getting that, yeah, I feel like if this is something that you've done, I'm getting like you can finally like let go. I feel like somebody's putting, I can just sense somebody's like guilt. They're like, they're always feeling guilty, or they're always feeling shame. Shame is another one that I'm getting. Like you're always feeling shame for having needs. It could be sexual needs. I don't know. But I'm getting somebody's desires have always been frowned upon by their own like consciousness, by their own mind. So somebody's mind is always frowning upon what your needs are here, or desires. But it's frowning to the point, it's like you're self-judging to the point where it's like not even helping. Like if you're not acting out on this, then what's the point of judging yourself for it? Do you see what I'm saying? There's something deeper here. You have to look at why you're judging yourself. There's something really deep here that I think you're too afraid to look into. And I feel like this season, the opportunity to go and figure it out is there. And I think you're gonna be brave enough to do it. For some of you guys, it is sexual desire, or I don't know. For some of you guys, it's something about like sexual desire. So if somebody's ashamed of admitting that, maybe coming out of the closet, they might be too ashamed to admit that they maybe go both ways, or somebody's gay or something. I feel like it's shame over that, or guilt. I'm getting guilt and shame. But I'm getting that once you're clear about this is who you are, it is what it is. It's like once you accept it, you'll feel the weight lifted out of your shoulders, which is what you need. Yeah. Go with that. Go with that. Okay? All right. That was for my Taurus. Still no specs. What do you mean? I don't understand what that means. How are you doing readings tonight? Yes. Oh, I see paranormal pictures on the wall. You see paranormal pictures on my wall or your own wall? I don't. What are you saying? Fur hats or fur hat? Bless right here. Oh, my dear friend, how are you doing? I'm doing good, Trevor. Hopefully you're doing good. All right. Ooh, did I pick these cards out? These cards fell. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this reading. Who's this for? It's for Gemini. Gemini, of course. Geminis are going to have a ball this season. Let me see what else. I'm going to draw one more card. I'm also getting, I'm using the Black Moon Astrology cards for my Geminis. Oh, yes. Oh, I love this. I love this. Somebody hit the lottery. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Gemini, you're going to feel like you hit the lottery. 30-15, 30-15. This season, you guys are conscious awareness at another level. I'm getting conscious awareness at another level. There's this level of abundance that's going to come into you this season. Level of self-acceptance that is going to come into you this season. Healing that's going to come into you this season. What else? You're going to play it big this season, which is why it feels like you're taking a risk. Maybe you've taken a lot of risks this year, and I feel like it's going to pay off big time. But by the remainder of this year, it's going to pay off big time. If it hasn't already, I would be very surprised if it hasn't already, but I feel like this season you're going to see 7, 8, that's an 18. Yeah, 7 and 7 and 8 here. Okay, you got Leo, right? Clarity, the sun. You see, it's a beautiful, beautiful card. When we talk about Leo, we think of confidence boosters. We think of solar plexus. We think of at will, like you whatever you want, you create, you make it happen on a physical action level, right? Then you get Jupiter, abundance, right? That's another big card. And then you got destiny. Right in front of you, man. I'm telling you, you're already having a very successful year. And I think you know that. But maybe not year, couple of months. But it's only going to get better. And I'm telling you why, because I feel like you have just, I think this is the most successful you've been. Or maybe you're at a point in your life where you just realize that this is as good as it's going to get. But I feel like you only feel that because you're in the present moment, Gemini. You're so in the present moment. It always feels like when you're in that moment, it's the best it's ever going to get. And then once you're in that moment, you realize, oh my God, this is how you create memories. Right? You ever look back at a time and you're like, and you think of a memory and your senses are heightened, you can smell everything, you can see everything clearly, everything feels good, right? Like the temperature's amazing, like you're very aware. And I feel like that's what you're doing, you're creating memories. I feel like a lot of you guys have figured out the key of being in the present moment and being grateful. And I think that you've been really focused on applying that strategy every single day, right? Being in the moment. And I feel like because you've done that, you've had enough practice to know that that's how you create the memories. I'm also getting you're having fun. You've been social. You've put yourself out there. And I'm getting you're going to keep putting yourself out there in other ways. It could be like not just social. I can see like mostly social, but I can also see you guys putting yourself out there when it comes to like ideas, creation, like creating something, looking for things, being involved with causes. I'm also getting somebody just going and doing things that they like to do. Right? Again, going to do things that you enjoy so that you can socialize. And I feel like that's how you get sparks of ideas. That's how you get re-energized. And I'm also getting that that's like what was meant to happen. It's like, I feel like you're having your best life this season. Gemini. Hello, I'm new here. Hey, welcome, Miss Royalty. Welcome, welcome. Hi, I'm also new here. Hi, welcome, Nandi. No, Nandi, right now we're doing a 12-sign forecast. I'm not doing readings for anybody until the end, until after. Unless if you donate. If you donate, I will stop the reading just to do a reading for you. Anyways. Okay, this card did want to come out earlier, but I didn't take it. It's Grand Cross Provoker. Okay, this is the second card that tells me something's coming. Okay, Gemini, something big, and it's going to be very influential because you got red. It reminds you of the Mars energy. Mars energy, grand crossing, though it's like exact points. It's an intersection, and it takes it's a exact point, right? Exact time, the perfect timing, the right circumstances, the exact point in your life where like something big is going to come in because you're ready for it. You are ready now is what I'm getting. You are ready now. A lot of red, so it means that like it's a lot of red, orange, and yellow, right? I'm talking about the lower chakras, which is what you need. This is what also guides me to knowing that this has to do a lot with healing those 3 chakras, making sure that they're all balanced. And that's also going to bring in abundance. But I'm getting there's something big coming in. It's going to be very powerful because it's, again, I'm getting that masculine energy here. It's funny because usually when I think of masculine energy, I think of you. So did you take action, and then because you took action somewhere, it's like something's going to come in now? Are you going to run into something at the right time? Like, what is this? But it almost seems like something's coming into you, though. Something's coming towards you. Let's see what else. Hey, welcome, the punk. Have you done Libra? Not yet, Miss Royalty. I'm on Gemini. The next sign is going to be, you know, we go in order. So from Gemini all the way to Libra to Pisces. All right, let's see what else. Something's coming into you. There's a lot of 7s, which talks about it's the God numbers, angelic numbers. They're blessings. Benefits. Jupiter return benefits. That's the 4th card. All these cards are about abundance, benefits, something coming in. Something huge is going to come into your reality. And the physical. I feel like once this comes in, you're never going to go back. You can't go back. Once you start with this, it's like a pivotal point in your life where everything changes. It's going to be an opportunity for sure. It's a big one. So look forward to that this month, okay? This season. All right, guys. That was for Gemini. The next sign is going to be for... What's after Gemini? I can't believe I forgot. Cancer. All right, I'm going to mix this up now because I've already used the Black Moon astrology cards. Like for these last 3 readings, I got bored of the same deck. Clearly, I must have ADD or something. Oh, I just dropped the card. Oh, well. All right, I'm going to use the Anime Tarot, and I'm going to mix it with the Black Moon astrology cards, okay? All right. That's good meaning. Yes, it is. It's a great meaning. 777. I feel like the Knight of Wands wants to come out, but I didn't take it. So if it comes out again, I'm gonna take it. Knight of Wands. I like the Knight of Wands in this card. It's very positive. In this deck, sorry. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing good, feeling good. Nothing yet. Give me 1 second. All right. Did this card flip over? Okay, the moon. This is the second time the moon came out, so I'm gonna take it out. The moon for Cancer. Damn, this one didn't want to come out too. Okay. And the Queen of Cups, they want to come out. Okay. All right, Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. There's so many cards. I want to go that way. Do I want to use all these cards? Yeah, why not? All right, Cancer. Let's timestamp this. 40-15. 40-15 for Cancer. Okay. All right, this isn't the worst. Okay, this isn't the worst. I'm getting there's a conflict of personality here. There's a conflict of personality within self. Because I have the moon. Look at how this, again, this is the dark version of you, right? The part of you that likes to have fun. This reminds me of Black Moon Lilith. This reminds me of just somebody who wants what they want. Your needs come above. It's like the selfish version of you that you tend to like. I feel like you like this part of yourself, which is good. It's good to like all versions of self, right? This is a version of you that you know all too well. And I feel like you're making space for her or him. You're making space for this version of you. Maybe you never used to do that before, but I feel like this season you've learned to allow this version of you to come out and be and not care what people think about you. Not care what you think about you when it comes to this version of you being out. But there's still a little bit of judgment here though, because I feel like when this version of you comes out compared to this version of you, it almost seems like this one always seems like the winner. This is the sweetheart, the Queen of Cups, the version of you that likes to be seen by everybody, the version of you that everyone approves of, the really sweet version of you, the one that you show to the world. This is the face that you show to the world when you're in a good mood, right? Versus this is the version of you that you show when you have no patience. And I feel like, and again, the drawings don't matter, female or male doesn't matter, the gender doesn't matter. I just feel like sometimes when you compare, it's like you try to compare both versions of you. And I feel like it's very unfair because when you do that, this version never wins. So this version always gets looked at as the mean one, the pouty one, the one that's not good enough, the one that's always asking for too much, too needy, too mean, too whatever this is for you, whatever this version of you is. I feel like that version of you just never gets... It almost seems like when you compare her to this one always stands short, right? If you take a look, the thing about it though is that it almost reminds me of two sisters or two siblings. And when you're little, have you guys ever had your parents pin you against each other? If you're the two siblings, parents that chose one sibling over the other, that's what it feels like to me. This is what I'm getting. But I feel like that's the thing, you need both. I mean, this version wants to come out and play and have fun and be, but it can't really be successful without this version. I feel like people are going to pick on this version of you if this version isn't here to protect you, right? And I feel like they're both there for a reason, but I feel like you may need to, you just struggle with comparing the two. That's your thing. I don't know why you... Again, it's your thing, but I feel like somebody, this week, Cancer, is going to become very apparent as to why it's almost as if you want them to work even better together. Then you're going to have to stop comparing. You're going to compare less, spend less time comparing those versions of you so that they can coincide and work well together. I almost see, the only reason I say that is because you have a Ten of Swords. Right? It almost seems like you're not going one way. It's like it looks like you're stuck. When you compare the two, you're stuck. You don't move forward. And I feel like that also makes you sad. It makes you sad. Three of Wands talks about collaborations, working together. But though I feel like you can get to a deeper level of commitment from both energies if you stop comparing. That may be hard to do, but it's okay. You can do this, okay? Let's see what else, Cancer. Which sign going on, madam? Oh, hey, Kay. Cancer. You know I wasn't ignoring you. I was just, you know me. When I'm in the reading, I'm in the reading. Cancer. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, look. This is all you. It's all you need. Every version of you to move the wheel. Right? You need it. Each version of you has purpose. And it has purpose. But I'm getting this season, you're beaten. This one's getting beaten up by you more than the other two. Or there's a comparing. Look how this one's looking at this one. This one's looking at that. The comparison. This someone. If there was comparison between you and your siblings, or if a parent didn't approve of you, I feel like that. If like a parent didn't approve of certain versions of you, you ended up hating those versions of you. And I feel like the season is going to become very aware of that. So maybe someone's going to trigger that up in you again. So then you're going to start feeling very insecure, and then you won't have like equal footing. So you know when you start feeling insecure and you're lacking confidence, it's because of that. You start doubting yourself. There's a version of you that you're doubting on this week. Maybe something happened, and so your confidence is going to get knocked out, or it's already been knocked out. Someone may have said something that really hurt you and brought you back to that moment where you felt like you were not enough, or other versions of you were better than the other ones. I feel like somebody did that this season, or somebody played that. I'm getting somebody did that to you growing up. Like they knew all too well how painful that actually was, or detrimental that was. And so that's why they did that, or they still do that to this day. Somebody likes to compare, or somebody likes to, it's like playing devil's advocate. No, not playing devil's advocate. Somebody, oh, this really hurts. Somebody denied you. I hate saying the word gaslighting, but I feel like it actually fits here. Somebody gaslit you, or made you seem like you were not a good person, or they like literally tried to turn things on you to make you jealous or to make you mad. And I feel like this is one person that can get to you like that. It was a one person that could get to you like that, and you got re-triggered again. I feel like this triggering happened for a reason, though. It was like, because every time this trigger happens, you like get knocked out of your own confidence. Like you're usually very confident, but I'm getting this season, because you're emotional, right? You're Cancer. We think about the hiding, the being protective, the being loyal, but I'm getting like the wanting to take care of everybody else. I'm getting that version of you is gonna get like affected, because I'm getting somebody like I had the right words, but it went away. I had it came in and then it went away. I'm getting somebody like I don't want to say manipulated. Yeah, they did. They would like blame you, or made you seem like you were not enough, or like you weren't a good person, or like you just didn't have what it took to win. Like it almost seems like this person rejected you, or did that because they knew that they would get a rise out of you. So it's almost as if this person knew your triggers and what would make you upset, and so they re-triggered you on purpose time and time and time and time again, and that's what they do for a living. So which is why this person has so much hold over you, because they've done this to you many times. And I'm getting that this season you're just like instead of like you lashing out and being angry, I think you're just going to deal with it in your own way. But again, this has to do about you, and just realizing why you judge yourself and those different aspects of you so harshly because somebody judged you that way. Somebody told you weren't enough. So that's what happens sometimes. When someone tells you you're not enough, you tend to judge yourself. So I'm getting it's going to realize that this season. All right, that was for my Cancers. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're moving on. Ooh, we're moving on to, what's the next sign? Leo. You're so passionate, man. I'm great. Thank you, Kay. All right, Leo. All right, these cards flipped over. I drew 3. Let's do 3. Let's just stick at 3. This is interesting. All right, Leo. 5120. Hi, welcome, PK. I've never seen you before. You love me? Thank you. I don't think I've ever seen you, PK. Maybe once. I don't remember. How much watch hours is needed for $signs and comments? I think like 3,000. I don't know, 4 or 5,000. I forgot. I think like 4,000 something. 4,000, I think. For ads, and then 3,000 for regular. We're almost there. We're almost there. But you can also donate in the meantime. I have Cash App and PayPal right in the description box below. Okay? Ooh. All right, Leo. Interesting. Oh, okay. That card fell. It didn't fall. All right. There's a lot of wand energy here. I think it was on purpose too. Give me 1 second. I dropped the card. There it is. We found it. Okay. All right. So for Leo, we got the Queen of Wands, which makes sense, right? It's fire signs. And a 7 of Wands. And a 3 of Wands and a 6 of Wands. I'm getting really good energy. I got a 9 of Swords here, but it's not a bad energy. I'm getting really good energy. Like something's going to come into you. It almost seems like all this wand energy is coming to you, or you're like a magnet. There you go. I'm getting you're like a magnet here. Like you just have such a beautiful vibe or energy inside of you this season, even more than before. Like maybe this is you already on a regular, right? And again, gender doesn't matter. You can be a man and be a Queen of Wands, which is a very sexy, just energy-wise. Your energy is very, very, very attractive this season. I'm getting that, yeah, it's like, look at the conviction in this character, first of all. Look at the smile. They're not the best looking person, but just look at the power, the optimism in this character. And I'm getting that, like, because of the optimism, because of the openness. If you see this Queen of Wands is open, receptive, playful, very charming, positive. Because of that, it almost seems like all the right things are coming into you. Like it's like arrows are coming into this character. And then you have the 7 of Wands on the side. All this wand energy is like you're just attracting so many, not just opportunities, but I feel like people. I feel like you keep attracting people more than usual, or maybe you've never noticed this before, but this season you're going to see that. Remember, Scorpionic energy is very sexy. Mixed with Wand energy, mixed with Leo energy, like, bro, that is like the sexiest card in the deck tends to be the Queen of Wands. You are very attractive this season. There's something very charming, and it's not like seductive. I don't think you're trying to be seductive at all. I don't think you're trying to lure people. I don't think you're trying to be a player. I really think this is just you being happy-go-lucky. I think this season you're just so confident with who you are, just happy on a day-by-day basis. That energy is just, people want it. People are gonna want to get with you this season. Okay, if you start seeing people flirting with you, or people talking to you out of nowhere, being like talkative to you, even if it's just them wanting your energy, your time, being around your space, like, this is what's happening. People want to be around you because it almost seems like you have so much wisdom, or you have something good to say, or I don't know. It's not, you're not even saying anything here. That's the thing. It's just your energy. But once people hear you talk, it's like, yeah, they know you're wise, or you have so much to say. They have so much to learn from you. And then the card that came out earlier was the Star with the Devil. These two cards came next to each other. I didn't know if I wanted to draw them out. So I'm just going to reshuffle. But I kind of want to take these cards out, because this one fell and then this one was right there. So let's just take them out. You got the Star. This is you this season. And that water energy, baby. It almost seems like that's what it is, Leo. You're going to thrive in water season. You're not going to be doing anything and people are just going to walk up to you. And they're going to want to talk to you. They're going to want to socialize. They're going to want to get to know you. They're going to want to hear from you. It's like they want to listen to the wisdom that you have to say. I'm also getting with the Star. Yeah, and the Sun. I'm getting you very fruitful this season. Fruitful. You bear fruit. You bear knowledge. I'm also getting, there's this, be careful, because I'm getting like a lot, although you just may seem like you may want to run because people are just wanting to be too social with you. Be careful, because I see people here that really want this energy more than, like, they want your energy more than you can understand. It's contagious. So I feel like these people are just gonna like plot. They're gonna find ways to like trap you. It may not just be sexually, okay? I'm not thinking sexually, but the way I said it, if you think that, I don't blame you. I meant more like, yeah, like I feel like they're trapped, because look, these two characters are trapped. They're chained by the necks. I'm getting somebody's gonna want to trap you, however way they can. They're gonna bombard you. They're gonna like claim you. They're gonna like tell people that you like, I don't know, like talk to their friends about you. Just be very careful. I feel like people are going to want to lure you. There you go. Lure you into their own energy, or mix their energy with yours, or deepen your bond, their bonds with you. Like, just be very aware that although many people want your energy, doesn't mean you have to give it to everybody, right? Yep. I feel like you're gonna be receiving gifts, like offers, things from people that they may be genuine, but again, it's like, for what? Their intentions. What are your intentions? Like, that's what you have to ask this season. What are your intentions? What are your intentions? Be very clear. Ask them. Ask them that. And then whatever the response is, you'll know. Okay? Hey, way runs. I've been good. How are you? How are you doing today? You doing okay? Hopefully you're doing okay. Hey, Carmen. I remember you, Wilmer. I remember your last name. Hey, yeah, I remember you. You deserve it, actually. How much time it may take, ma'am? Yeah, 4,000. Exactly. Watch time hours, not views, watch time hours. Do you see the difference? That means people have to continuously have to watch me in order for that to happen. All right, that was for my Leos. That was a long reading. All right, the next sign is going to be for my Virgos. What's after Leo? Virgo. Why am I forgetting? It's just one of those days. Virgo. Four of Cups. Yes. Ooh, Eight of Cups. A lot of cup energy this season, Virgo. Let's timestamp this. Virgo. 6104. All right. You have the Four of Cups and Eight of Cups. Right? Cup after cup after cup. Almost seems like you doubled. If you had 4, you ended up with 8. Like you just doubled in like a month. Days, weeks, like it's like it's almost as if you were living your life with 4, right, which is fear of letting go, but I'm not getting that. It's usually like the fear of letting go, or you're doing all the right things to get you where you need to go. It almost seems like it's that one. You're doing everything on your end to make things go your way, or you've just wanted things to be better. You wanted to be happier. You wanted to be at a better place. And I feel like everybody wants that, right? But I feel like you did all the right steps, practical steps necessary to get you to the 8. So it's like you doubled in. If you wanted, for example, good money, if you wanted more money, right? You doubled your responsibility, or you doubled the work in order for you to get the double the work, the money. So if you want, you wanted more friends, right? You wanted to have fun. Now you doubled, you get double the the amount of work, right? It's like the double the responsibility is what I'm getting. So like if you wanted something, you have it now. But now that you have it, it's gonna now you have to add it into like your weekly plan. So now you have to work with everything at the same time. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you had too much time in your hands, you were working for more and more abundance, more gifts, more money, more this, more that, but it also comes with more responsibility. And so I feel like this is working very well for you. It's like this is a good thing, right? It's you have so much of goodness here. It's all about balancing it. And that's all it is. You have enough of it now. So I feel like now your plate is full, but with so many amazing things in your life. With the Six of Pentacles, it almost says, remember, this is like giving and receiving. You can be generous and people could be generous towards you, but it almost seems like, again, for Virgo, work has never been an issue with you. You're a hard worker, you're practical, you're giving, you're a perfectionist, you're all of that, which is why Virgos are so lovable. At least to me, they are. With the Six of Pentacles, I'm getting like you're just at the start. You're just at the start of like your abundance and where you're going to go down the road. So if you think this is amazing, even though it's a lot of work, but you it's like you're lavishing the fruits of your labor. If you think this is amazing, wait till next year. It's going to get even better. Like if you're celebrating now, holy snap, a year from now it's going to be like 10 times better. Because you've put in so much work. You've put in so much work, and it's like you're here now. It's like, whoa. Like every quarter, every coin here, everything, right, that you sowed means something to you. Everything that you reaped means something to you because of all the amount of work you had to devote yourself to get this going. So every time you get rewarded by this, again, the fruits of your labor, you celebrate because you understand how hard you worked for it. the blood, sweat, and tears that came out of you just to get you to receive anything in the first place. It's big. I feel like this is an emotional season for you, because this, again, you're getting rewarded for hard work well done, great job, and I feel like you're gonna cry because you deserve, you deserve it, but I feel like you're gonna cry because, again, it's emotional. This means something to you. Whatever it is that you've doubled on, right? Whatever it is that you've received, it means the world to you. Good job, Virgo. Remember, Virgo is all about success and like personal fulfillment and success through work. And I feel like that's what fuels their ambition. That's what makes them go. And I feel like to you, Virgo, this season, it's like that's going to inspire you to keep going, right? All the rewards you're getting now is going to keep inspiring you to move forward and to keep investing and keep doing what you're doing, because you are exactly it. You are the true definition of what it is, what success looks like when you put in the work, when you put in the effort. This is what happens. The Emperor. Look at you just sitting there. When we think of the Emperor, we think of leadership, authoritative. We think of a boss. We think of foundations. Number 4, foundations. Hard work, discipline. Number 4 talks about discipline, hard work. And I know the 4 of Swords wanted to come out earlier, but I didn't drop it. That's why I said 4. 4 of Swords wanted to come out earlier, but I didn't drop it. Anyways, we think of hard work, discipline, success. Strong foundation, principles. I feel like you're, again, this is how you're feeling, like $1 million. Maybe somebody got a promotion. It comes with more responsibility, but hey, you get to lead. You get to tell people how you feel, how you think things need to go. You get to strategize. It's big. It's big, right? Big responsibility, but it's going to be worth it, because you knew it was going to come with responsibility, but you still went for it because it's what you felt would have made you feel more successful in the long run. Which card now? Why when you read Virgo, is it for everybody or to the person who is viewing being Virgo? If you resonate, then it's for you. You don't have to be a Virgo. I just say Virgo. We go through the signs because people like that. I notice people tend to view me more when I do the whole 12-sign forecast. That's why I do it. If you resonate, it's for you. If you don't, it's not for you. If you could remember, I left previous job, now am into new field due to hard work. Then this might not be for you. If you feel like if you have to think about whether this resonates, it's probably not for you. But I'm reading for 12 signs, remember. So keep that in mind. If it were a personal reading, that's different. Then it's all about you. All right, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, yeah. Somebody's completely fulfilled, inspired, flexible. You've learned a lot. I feel like you've learned a lot about what it is to put in hard work, but I feel like every time you put in hard work, you made mistakes. And all those mistakes, you didn't just like keep repeating the mistakes. You could have, but I feel like you learned from those mistakes and became flexible. You became very flexible, so now you have strategy. So when I think of Emperor with the Knight of Cups, with these two cards, with this horse or whatever this is, it's a stallion. They're very fiery. They're ambitious. They're hopeful. They're fun. They're creative. But I'm getting strategy with the Emperor. So I'm getting like you are going to impart wisdom onto many with the work that you do. So whatever it is that you're getting a promotion on, or you're getting paid on, whatever these rewards are from the work that you do, I feel like you are going to impart a lot of wisdom onto people, and it's like a strategy. I'm getting, so like if you're a manager for a company, right? You just got promoted to manager, you have a lot of wisdom. You learned a lot throughout the years on the job, right? And I feel like you're going to use everything that you've learned and then put it into a strategy to be the most successful, not only for you, so that but everybody under you can move in that same strategy, and it's going to be the most productive year for you, the company, for everyone. Right? So I feel like this is where strategy is going to pay off. Okay? All right, that was for Virgo. Yeah. Next sign is going to be for, who's next? What's after Virgo? Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. I'm going to use the Black Moon Astrology cards for you guys. Libra. It's funny because look what came out. Libra. I'm going to reshuffle those though. I'm not going to pull that one out. How much you charge, ma'am? Why don't you email me? Email me, Kay. Okay? Email me. It's in the description box below. JocelynLovely84@gmail. And if it's your first time, I will give you a discount. Okay. If you donate too, I could do a reading for you after. Like a mini reading. Okay. Description box is down below if you do want to donate, okay? Okay, who's next? Libra. 7126 for Libra. Okay. Something really beautiful about your energy, Libra. I'm getting when light meets dark. I feel like you've mastered when light meets dark. You've mastered these two energies. You've mastered the polarity of light, yin and yang, light and dark. You've mastered the mind, the heart. But I'm getting more light and dark. Like the light version of you, the dark version of you, the good and the bad, you've mastered them both. They're very balanced. Maybe not mastered, but I'm getting very well balanced energy. I'm also getting that this is the season for you to reinvent yourself and go play. You got Mercury retrograde, reinvention, but look, light and dark get to play together. I want you to go out there. So it's almost as if you spent this whole year or 2 or 3 trying to figure out who you are, the best version of you, and then the darkest version of you. If it took you so long to figure that out and accept it, it's like now it's time for you to put it out there. So if you were hiding, you know, trying to work on yourself, making sure nobody could see that because you needed to, like, I think you needed to spend time with yourself first to see if this is who you really are. And once you realize this is who you really are, you've accepted it and you spend time with this version of you on your own, I feel like now you are secure enough to know that this is who you are. So it's time to reveal it and show it to the world. And this is you. Like ready to go out there and show this version of you to everyone out there because it's who you are. It's like it's not the time to hide anymore. It's not the time to hide it's not time to hide right now. It's time to go out there. There's something very important about me saying this to you, Libra. I think there's something, not only, I feel like there's something in it for others as well as for you if you reveal both versions of you to others. Because I feel like you've already accepted those versions of self, the good and the bad. And so now that you've balanced them, it's like, this is what it looks like. It's like you're going to show people this is what it looks like to be balanced. And if you show this version of yourself to people, the true version of you as you are, both, I feel like it's going to teach people a lot more than you're ever going to understand. Because again, the divine brings in people, right? Certain people into your life. You can be wondering why are these people coming to you, right? But it's like, it's not only a lesson to you, it's a lesson to them. There's something that they need to get out of this just as much as you do. But I feel like that when you come out as powerful as you are, when you show up as you really are, you help people, you inspire people in ways that you will never even imagine. Because it's not even meant for you. Sometimes it's just not meant for you to imagine. It's not meant for you to know. God knows, but you may not. And that's okay. It's funny because you get Aquarius, I know. Some of you guys are like, I know that. Well, good for you. But the whole point is it's you're being guided. You're being guided to go out there and put your skills, your talents, you put them out there. Let the world see you. You'd be surprised at how well received you're going to be. So if you have skills and talents that you haven't showed the world yet or portrayed to the world yet, it's because there could have been this fear of maybe people not accepting you, but it's like you've already accepted yourself. You've already proven to yourself this is who you are. Go and show it. You'd be very surprised. You're going to be very surprised. In good and bad ways, right? But I feel like, again, this is good for you as well, because I feel like it's like if you show the world this, then like what do you got to lose? You'd be surprised. Like, what if you find the right people by you putting yourself out there? What if you find the right people, the right opportunities? That'll lead you to more opportunities because you put the real you out there. No shame, no fear, no, even if with rejection, it doesn't matter. You put yourself out there. And I feel like you're being guided to do this. You're different. You know you've always been different. That's why there's this fear that maybe you just won't be accepted. You're too different. You're too whatever. But no. No. The divine knows you're different. That's the whole point. You know you're different. That's the whole point. So why does it matter what anybody else is going to say? Damn, my phone's dying already? Okay. Mercury, mind, yeah, look. It's like you're looking at the world. You have your skills. You have what you can do. Your talents and abilities, and you're wondering if you can put it out there. Will you be received? Will people view it the way you view it? But you can. They will. And if they don't, that's okay. I feel like the whole point is it doesn't even matter. Because the divine doesn't want me to even talk about like whether they do or not, or whether, because the response doesn't matter. It's just, I feel there's something really beautiful about you displaying your truth. It's very liberating, and it's very like open, and it's very like who you need to be. It's who you are. It's like you just need that nudge. But you got this. You've got this. All right. Libra, was that it? Yeah. $1 is 84 rupees. In dollars, it's costly. Yeah, I'm aware. Personal readings, how much you charge, madam? Yeah. All right, next sign. We're moving on to Scorpio and Scorpio season. This one was a good reading. I like this reading for Libra. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? All right, the next sign is Scorpio. Scorpio. If we don't get to all the signs, just because my phone may be dying, we might be able to do just one more sign. If we don't get to it, I'm going to charge my phone and then start another live. If you want to do it, if you guys don't want to wait, we can start another live tomorrow or something. I don't know. It's up to you guys. You let me know. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it all the way through. It's gonna die. All right. Scorpio. 8007. 8007. All right. This is interesting. I'm gonna pull from the Black Moon Astrology cards. This is very interesting. I'm getting like two. Let me draw two more cards. This is a really different reading. I don't even know what to do with this. All right, let me pull from the Black Moon Astrology cards. I'm mixing this one with the Anime Tarot. Okay. It's kind of what I was getting. Just wanted to make sure. Yep. All right, one more card. I'm getting Two of Pentacles and Two Moon Soul. I'm getting like a mixture between light and dark. Again, this is all Scorpionic energy. South Node, life's debts, addictions, the good and the bad, conflicts. Five of Wands was on top of that, which was a very fiery, spicy card. It's a very spicy card. This isn't bad. I like this energy. It's like there's good things in the South Node if you think about it. It isn't all just bad. It isn't all just conflict. South Node talks about gifts, talents, abilities that you only find when you're that the darkness within you brings out of you, right? So when you go deep down into the darkest versions of you, when you face your addictions, when you face the bad, you discover the good and the talents that the darkness holds. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's like you putting that forward. Once you find those gifts, now it's time to take action and put them forward to good use, right? If you so choose. But then you get Moon Soul. I'm getting somebody's afraid to take action. Like you've already been through the South Node. You've already seen the worst of the worst. You've already seen the gifts and talents and abilities that you have, but you haven't taken action yet. You're sitting still, contemplating whether you should. 2 and 2, right? 2 talks about balance. This could also be if you've made a lot of mistakes in the past. You may be afraid to take action because you're afraid to make more mistakes, or you're afraid to lose again. I'm also getting you're afraid of repercussions, or you're afraid of, like, again, something going wrong. I think it's mostly fear. This person looks a little traumatized. Let's see what else. 7 of Swords with the first house. I got first house, which is Aries. But you got 7 of Swords with the 7. With the 7, which is the body. 7. 7, 7, 2 and 2, and then 5. See how this is the difference between this and this? This person's just sitting still, contemplating, afraid, and then this person is just taking action. When we think about Aries, this is masculine energy, taking action. This is somebody hiding and not wanting to take action. Do you see the difference? I feel like maybe you were just so focused on everything going bad here because this looks like conflict or something that went wrong. Somebody's afraid of what could go wrong, and you spend a lot of time on what went wrong, and then once you realize that, you're going to get up and go. Life's too short to be focused on what ifs. Things don't work out. Life's too short for you to focus on the things that already went wrong. How else were you supposed to learn? I'm getting this season. Once you realize that, it's going to light a fire up under your butt, and you're going to move. You're going to move. Okay, Scorpio. Let's see what else. Me, Jennifer Grimes. I'm waiting on Pisces. Yeah, Nell Punk. My phone's dying. I might have to charge it. What do you guys want to do? Let me know once I'm done with the Scorpio reading. Do you guys, because it's about to die, do you guys want me to restart a live in an hour? In a couple, maybe like 30 minutes. Restart a live in 30 minutes, or should I just leave it for tomorrow because I wanted to get through all the signs, but my phone's dying. I don't know. I don't know. Probably not tomorrow. I don't think I'll even be able to do it. I might just charge it and then we can just chill, sit and chill for a little bit, and then I can pull more cards. I don't know. All right. You got the Six of Swords with strength for Scorpio. That's the 7. 7 of Swords. Somebody has, that's what it is. The Six of Swords talks about dishonesty, delusion, right? It talks about dishonesty, delusion, but I'm also seeing like you being closed off. You're afraid to take risks again. You're afraid to play it big again. You're afraid to put yourself out there again. You're just afraid. Afraid of being seen. Afraid of being seen. Is it too costly? Did it cost you too much last time? I think it did. But you want to live and be happy again, right? So, and you know that. So I feel like you're getting ready to put yourself out there again. And I mean like your talents, your gifts, your abilities. If this is in another department or another area, yeah, it's time. Put yourself out there. Ace of Cups. It's time. It's time to fall. Let your heart, you were in your mind this whole time. Preparing yourself, getting that heart open. It's open. It's time to go. It's time to put it out there. The heart leads. The mind follows. Okay? All right, that was for my Scorpio. This is a season where you're going to see you've been holding yourself back and you're going to take actions. Quick and swift actions to get yourself out of there. And, you know, put yourself out there again. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Aries was on point with me. Yes, Jennifer. I'm so glad you resonated with Aries. With this reading, with the Aries card. Yeah. Or did you mean the Aries reading? All right. So what do you guys want to do? Should I charge my phone? And should we keep going? Should I get this live going back in 30 minutes and finish the rest? Because we'll do part 1's Aries through Scorpio, and then I can go for the rest of the cards. So after Scorpio, we're going to go with, what's after Scorpio? The remainder of the signs. The reading. Oh, the reading. Oh, thank you. Perfect, Jay. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna charge my phone and get started again in about 30 minutes and finish the remainder of the signs. So we just went from Aries to Scorpio, then we're gonna move on to Sagittarius to Pisces. Okay. I'm gonna start another live. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll be back in about 30 minutes. Okay. All right. Bye.